Alright, welcome to Skyview Honors Chem. We're doing our ion of the week, which is acetate. Acetate is going to be a fun ion because it's our organic polyatomic ion that we memorize. We don't memorize any other organic anions or cations, but this one. So you'll see some interesting things about it. The first thing you're going to notice in its formula is that it can be written two ways, and both ways are acceptable because that's just how organic goes. CH3COO, I often say CHQ, remember it, and, oh, sorry, I shouldn't have done that, and is a 1 negative ion. Now we can condense this formula, so we can also write C2, because there's 2 carbons, alright? We can then follow it by the H3, and we condense our oxygens to a 2. So you're going to want to get used to identifying both formulas. I think most kids write CHQ. It's kind of the more proper way for the ion, but you definitely do see this when we start doing writing and naming of formulas. Alright, so what else is interesting about this anion is because it's organic, we can make a carbon chain. Okay, that's what organic compounds do, is they create carbons in the middle, and if there's more than one, they link together in a chain. And then we're going to follow the octet rule, and we're going to keep, and I like this one because we're going to keep the oxygens at one end. Now, the oxygens could be on the left, and the hydrogens could be on the right, but just to keep it simple for our brain as we're learning it, it's nice to kind of do it the way the formula is written. So we are going to go ahead and put the 3 hydrogens around our first carbon, and we're just going to follow that duet and octet rule. So that's still running real strong in how we do these loose electron dot structures. So 2, 4, 6, 8, that carbon has 8, and each of these hydrogens has 2, so we're good there. So what about these oxygens? Well, it doesn't matter if you put one above, to the right, one to the right, or one below. You just need 2 oxygens. I'm going to go ahead and put one below here and one to the right. Now when we make these, we're going to go ahead and make single bonds. Okay? And you're going to notice that carbon, that second carbon, does not have an octet. So one of these oxygens, and it does not matter which one, so you choose, needs to be a double bond. Then we are going to just go ahead and give it 2 lone pairs. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 for the oxygen, 2, 4, 6, 8 for the carbon. This oxygen needs 2, 4, 6, 8. So once again, the octet rule is what really drives why this structure looks the way it does. Okay, the oxygens stay around one carbon, the hydrogens stay around the other. It's easiest if you remember the CHQ formula to first write the hydrogen on the first carbon just like it's written, and the 2 oxygens on the second. You then are going to go ahead and follow that up by letting the reader know that it is a 1 negative anion, and of course you could just write negative instead of writing 1. Acetates.